Hey man, I'm sorry that I just filmed for Mind Breakdown, but we're back in Comic Studio and we're gonna be trying to scroll down a little bit because instead of the mouse, we're gonna be using for my keyboard, and that is gonna be pretty yes. Welcome to the first day of the summer. As we're gonna be trying to know, we're gonna be doing for only one thing. Not one thing as well for any like these things. So we're not gonna be going for the main studio because instead of going there, let's go ahead and we're gonna be talking about for just only one a little bit. Let's jump into Tonal Drama Island, and we're gonna be seeing it first for all of these uses. So instead of like these characters, we're gonna be going for background because the last time we just saw with some sort of a characters that I just been here that before we're gonna be making this comic for use around for this some sort of other kinds of things as well. So but after for this video we're gonna be doing another one. So but instead of those big vehicles or many like those small cars that I just don't want, let's just find some perfect things to do this. Instead of a big red desert, I think there must be a campsite over here. But instead of this one, we're gonna be added for one and two backgrounds. And I just probably never be able to be shown like this one. So this is the season one. And this is the volcano. Wait, I remember when I was a dumb kid. Some sort of other kinds of radical hot rod or some sort of other kinds of race cars have just raced all the way up here onto the volcano because it was such a Tom and Jerry reference. I just get there. Oh, there is the hail. And we're never gonna be able to be seen like this. And but our first reference, does not gonna be going back. That must be a big plane with other kinds of drivers. This is where that I don't really think so that my parents we just got here. And it just absolutely went to take a flight. I think I just completely saw fire and ice. And many more things happen. Oh my god. That some sort of big boulder or some sort of like this thing has just destroyed the house. And not other kinds of like these. And that must be for a low quality homes. And this is absolutely for the rewards show. And just like the final winners. And we're still absolutely scrolling down. That must be some sort of like this. Maybe I shouldn't able to be putting some Land Rovers on it. And it was nearly far by the city. Wait, is this my room? This is my room overall. And we got anything for just a little bit much. We got the gauges inside the vehicle. And many more of these things when I just completely making for this thing. So we got the city, and we don't think we're gonna be running out of space for just many much more. I don't really think we should be able to be spawned for some policemen's or what anything it does. Oh, we got some police cars over here onto the set. And there is sure nothing to be just completely for. Wait, there must be jail cells. And we still got more. We got a room, and I don't really think that must be for one town. This is where, for some supercar cookies, may be angry at with some sort of an American automobiles. And oh dear, we got to review a lot and a lot more stages. Wait, this is absolutely for the voting stage, and here is a dock of shame. Maybe we should be able to remove the background and replace over here. So the road bandits were absolutely been aware to do this. And we got for some sort of everything is cheap place, and this is where it all ends here. And this is guessing the final winner. I really think that much is going to be pretty like this one. So the generation second and third, and generation four. So we got some more backgrounds, but only two of the pages were available. And now the generation four. Wait, is this Romania that where for the Andrew Tate arrested got a little bit for 2 years ago, or just over 1 year ago? We never absolutely find out. So we got for some sort of a beaches and a waterfall. We didn't absolutely got over here, and we got one for just for some sort of a Chinese worker, and not everybody else that we got anything that before. This is Brazil, and we just absolutely got for full things as well. We're gonna be seeing what is next, and oh dear. I guess I gotta remove like this and being replaced for many more reasons. For just like that. So here it is. And I never mistakenly going to be for so bad, and I'm gonna be added American automobiles around it. So before we're gonna be putting every kinds of characters onto this comic, for such as loading screen about here, we got a bunch of auto cars as well. Instead, there must be one pickup truck for such as one heavy duty. And all of a sudden, European cars have just showed up right on the bottom screen. Like we have taking over into the total drama island stage. So, because first thing that they just completely added for a RAM 3500 HD, 3500 Cummins. We just added because we're gonna be trying to put Applejack over here because she's going to be mad at me that she able to find this. And next we absolutely have for a Mercury Mountaineer, and besides of the Audi Q7, it's just right over here. And we got two for American cars for around here. We have a van, which is for the E350. The E350 for such as one thing, and not similar for such as F series as well. And another one is the 2012 GMC Terrain, and because this model is a 2013 Ford van, it's not just like a Transit. It was the E series, and it has for a full such as a little bit of buzz over here. We have for such as European cars, we have the Audi SQ7 2014 model, and right over here, this is the 2020 BMW X7. This is where I just completely purchased here in Vehicle Legends. And then another one in the hand, it was the Range Rover, the Land Rover Range Rover. It's got over here. And we got another one is the Jaguar for the S page as well. I'm probably not sure. This is absolutely for the X pace or the S pace as well. It's not just like a type, but before you let me know down in the comments around here. And another one could be the Jaguar XJ Portfolio as well. So it was a portfolio. It was right over here for just a little bit of dark green. It was a 2017 version or a 2019 model. I guess we're gonna be putting some adding characters around here. So it took for so much many more minutes or cost for under an hour that we try to add for many things as possible. That before we're gonna be doing for this for only one thing it is. So I'm gonna be right back in many minutes as well. Once we have completely arranged everything in by my side, we got a whole bunch, a lot of them. And especially that we didn't have any kinds of motorcycles, we do. because actually that doesn't going to be making anything for much more like this thing. And before we're going to be trying to save this, we're going to be taking a look of this, all of this stuff, and it's absolutely for almost finishing touches around for itself. Instead of motorcycles on that barn, or are you farm all the way far away? So the first thing we got for some sort of, for a Big Mac and a Cluckin' Bell worker. Another one for some sort of an unknown like these things, and there's Adventure Cookie, and here's Applejack. Because I'm not gonna be pretty sure that Applejack is gonna be mad about this picture, I guess, into for its loading screen image. Another one we have for a green arrow, and right behind the Audi, it was for some sort of a for the Madeline maid over here. We got Terrorizer besides of the E350, and beside of for the GMC Terrain that we got Stampy Longhand, and we got 3 motorcycles that I just added on. Almond, I'm Wildcat, Michael D. Santa, right over on top of the Audi, and on top of the Land Rover could be Gull. He's on top of the Land Rover itself, and right next to Lime Cookie. And the Vanas that who just said, and there must be the Stig. It's not for his Jaguar, for one thing. And besides of Mango Cookie, probably Mango Cookie doesn't get to be pretty sane like this anything because of Vanos. He just said, "Hey man, we're here to party. We're here in this island. And if we all die, we die." You know what I'm saying? I'm probably not sure. And before that doesn't gonna be pretty to the end of this video, we're almost at the finishing touches. We have for anything it goes for OC Cookies, and I just completely added the Ford Escape. This is the Ford Escape that I just completely added, not Everest. This is Ford Escape that I just completely added for just only one thing. And before I just gonna be completely save, and this isn't going to be pretty ready to do this. And we're going to be trying to look at this only one thing. I think we need one more feature. So that should fix the problem, and that was going to be almost to the end of this video. So let's just going to be saving for a little bit. And we got absolutely all of their sides like this thing for about for 2 panels. And we're about to save for just a little bit of one time. So here we go, it's time to save image, and we're going to be seeing our downloads, and that is how we're going to be end of this video. And finally, it's time to get in towards into the downloads, and we find a new comic, and that could be the end of this video. So the download is completely successful, and that is completely all of there about that in my previous comics that I just made. So it looks like if you enjoyed for today's video, leave a like and subscribe and click that bell, and probably we got for about 9 comic pages around itself for many more and a lot. But the latest comic that I just made, it was everything is loading screens for about this in Total Drama Island, and about for making a lot of these things more even better that we just absolutely got. So there you have it, folks, and that the game is, it's not a game like this one, because the comic creator or the website is going to be linked in description below, that you're going to be linking here, and also we're going to be checking out the studio and to the link in description down below. So thanks for watching and for all your support that we got for some sort of TDI, means for just absolutely like the TDI, like the Audi R18. I never felt that I'm never going to be adding for this some sort of a race car. We absolutely added British cars and some German cars around for itself. So thanks for watching, for all your support, and probably that was pretty awesome and pretty lethal about for this loading screen comic, and about for GTA loading screen about this. So this is going to be Turbo Concept is signing off, and I'm probably, that's all for about for many more and we're gonna be seeing you into the next video for another comic studio video for making a lot of these things work.